And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Tonight, we kick off Week 6 with a U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis. Tonight, we kick off Week 6 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And shoving his way inside the 35. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Play action. Now Jackson. That is incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended receiver, and it's third down. You look at this Packers defense. Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch. But nothing doing on that one.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a pretty good throw on the curl route there. Third down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it was so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, then they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 7. Jackson will throw again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Jackson. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10. At their 36-yard line. They're quickly out wide. This is Watson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you look for?
There he goes, right side. Inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards. First and goal from the 6. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. They run again here with Murphy. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Murphy running straight ahead. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A great effort there. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win. But we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with a W.
Now a handoff to Chandler. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now a 2nd and 10. Jackson now. This one caught. It's the tight end Hockenson. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 29-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Jackson going to change things up a bit. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
A first carry for Rachaad White. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. On third down, Jackson to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Off play action. Marshall. Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Heck of a start. A 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Marshall. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Cine. And the Vikings are going to get possession of the football as time will run.
Good user pick, boy. Good fucking user pick.
After one, 7-3 the score.
That shit got ugly.
EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football.
Yeah, interceptions with my guy this year.
Set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Throwing is Jackson. And that is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They give him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now it's Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
And a lemon of a kick there. This is going to be spotted down.
I'm gonna fuck with that.
I
I won't fucking with that.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Murphy going to try the right side. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Back to throw. Marshall. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
I keep saying I'm gonna stop doing that.
Down at Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1, and that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They run it with Chandler. And he stopped immediately there.
Surprise me, Wayne.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a way to get the ball in there.
What you doing, buddy?
Ends up incomplete.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So
Kingman, what you doing?
Step aside. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. That's to his right.
You definitely don't. Come on, Kingman. You ain't supposed to win for that, boy.
The Vikings first down by a couple of yards. It would have
You ain't supposed to win for that, Kingman.
Convert on 4th and 5. Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Vikings at a disappointing 1 and 4 as they start play. They've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak. And right now, they're not playing their best football. But if they were to fall here,
that's what his ass get.
4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now Jackson. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong.
Yo, you just said, fuck you. just doing what you want to do on 4th down, man.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
I do have to admit, I like it when it
This nigga just violated.
when the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Yo.
So here's a first.
You got a punt, bro.
38. Play action. It's Jackson. That is into the hands of Hockenson downfield. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now Jackson on first down. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Yo. Come on, man. You cheating now at this point.
Back and 3 tight ends. Here's Chandler on second down. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now it's Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
We'll put that one in.
You went for that shit twice, boy.
Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in.
Yeah, that's what your ass get for trying to cheat, nigga. That's what you get.
And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
You get.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Zuerlein now for the PAT. And it's 21-3.
What rules then? I'm not telling.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot now as this one's in the air.
I'm not telling.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The last play got just a yard. Here's second and 9 for the 26. To throw is Jackson. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right. And as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on...
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. They go play action with Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Normally I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on fourth down.
Oh, they should have already said punt it, punt it. Head coach have already made that decision.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on fourth down conversions. And here we go again.
That's down the field for Jefferson.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Throwing to start the drive, Marshall. That's hauled in by Musgrave for the Packer touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers are able to add on to their first half lead. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. A shotgun handoff to Murphy. And fights through one man. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Looking to throw. Marshall. And he'll be
Could have been picked. Could have been picked.
And that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
From the gun on 3rd down. Marshall.
This will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Ain't no 4th down rules. He going for it, I'm going for it.
Defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
Now, meanwhile, they go for 3rd down, and my goodness.
Yeah, we ain't playing no rules, y'all. When you see me break a rule, nigga, act like y'all don't see it.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Woo!
Here's Jackson.
Oh my fucking God!
To the tight end, Hockenson.
Little bitch ass.
Down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Fuck, you don't get that shit.
Back to throw. Jackson.
Ah! Good shit. Woo!
Vikings. Ty Chandler, 35 yards. And the Vikings get a bit closer. The Vikings leave the offense on the field as they're going to line up and go for 2. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. On the handoff, it's Murphy. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now a give here to Murphy. Nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of 1st downs, and here a loss of yardage. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Quick slant to Watson. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 18. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down. Even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter, I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
On 1st down, Marshall looking for Murphy, and he finds him complete. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. On 2nd down, it's Murphy. No gain on the play that
Come on, Murphy.
Look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Come on, Murphy.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. From the gun on 3rd down. Marshall looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Murphy.
Come on,
They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're
Jamia,
in zone coverage because you're
what you doing?
eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front
You can press pause.
You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them.
I go get some juice. Go ahead, Milk, get juice.
Zerline's kick is up and through.
Bring some juice up here. Bring some juice up here.
Even further. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
After the made field goal, Zerline back out there now to send this away. Okongwu now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's
People are going to
dropped
get
at
it
the
now.
23. Here are the Vikings
Jameer going to
now
get it right
start
now,
their
okay?
next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right,
thank you, bro.
right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Jackson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Play action. Now Jackson. Steps away. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll run with Murphy. They juked him. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Ball on the 7. Up the middle, Jones able to power through. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
That's all I want the record to get the rock anyway.
Now here's Murphy. No signal yet. I think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
They're doing their dumb shit.
And they'll run again. But he will lose yardage here.
What the fuck is y'all niggas doing? Fucking block.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Murphy again.
I say, God damn.
And for a Packer touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Packers up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense is really strong.
Yeah.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Jackson on 1st down. He gets it to Addison. And he's brought down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Looking for Addison again, and he's got him again. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Packers' 38-yard line.
Here's Chandler. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Jackson looking to throw on third. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to result in another first down. As the tackle's made at the Packers' 13-yard line.
We can get that
They
shit.
were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Chandler. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of 5 at the 6. And quickly, they get to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 5. A first throw for the backup, Wilson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Caught on the slant. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Chandler diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. The Vikings leave the offense on the field as they're going to line up and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Vikings 17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And they'll go with a ground attack here. Now inside the 25. Christian Watson trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. Give him 58 yards on the ground. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Let's go now.
They'll run left with Murphy. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And bulldozing his way through. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss. Counter play. Here's Chandler. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Jackson now. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display. And now they look to polish it off. A little bit of daylight on that first down run. Sets them up nicely. 8 yards on the carry.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Williams. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Off the play fake. Marshall. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
On 3rd down, Marshall. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll go with Murphy here on 1st down. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They run again here with Murphy. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Murphy running straight ahead. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now Zuerlein on to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Now Jackson. Packer pressure, and down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
It certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for
Man, that's a free game, that game. 2 pass defended. 3 tackles for loss, 1 interception. How fucking tall is this brother? You killing me with that shit. 6'1". It's a fucking dog, I do. Oh, it's already game, that's it.